As a first step, what we will do is to strengthen our border measures through enhanced testing. And we will do so in several ways. First, we will require all travelers to undergo a pre-departure test within 2 days of their departure for Singapore. This is already done for most travelers, but there are some countries, the Cat 1 countries, where PDT, pre-departure test, is not required. So from henceforth, we will require pre-departure tests for all travelers within 2 days of their departure for Singapore. Second, all travelers entering Singapore, including travelers from all the different lanes, will have to undertake an on-arrival test at the airport. Again, some travelers already do that, but not all. And so from henceforth, we will require all travelers coming into the airport to do a PCR on-arrival test. Third, for the travelers on the vaccinated travel lane, when they come into Singapore, after the on-arrival test, we will require them to do 2 additional tests. These will be supervised antigen rapid tests done on day 3 and day 7 of their arrival. So these enhancements to the testing regime will take effect from 2nd of December 2359. Fourthly, we will do a one-off surveillance exercise for travelers who arrived between 12th and 27th of November. In other words, travelers who had come in earlier and they had traveled to the countries or regions that were affected by Omicron in the 14 days before their arrival in Singapore. We will go back to them and do a one-time surveillance test of all of these travelers. The travelers have been notified of their scheduled testing time and venue, and we thank all of them in advance for their cooperation and understanding. Fifth and finally, we will continue and in fact step up the rostered routine tests that we do for all our border frontline workers. And these are the staff, the employees who are working in the airports or the other sea and land checkpoints, or anyone working in the borders that may come into contact with travelers. We already have a rostered routine test regime in place. We will step that up and we will have the staff undergo a weekly test using PCR. So these are the initial moves we are making to strengthen our border measures. At the same time, we will continue to monitor the situation overseas very closely. We will continue to gain a better understanding of this new variant, and we may very well take additional steps on our border measures as the situation becomes clearer in the coming days.